camera down a little bit. Oops.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and friends that bend the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow. Good vibes from head to toe.
I keep forgetting about your pre-start screen.
It's funny. That's funny. Hey, it's flavor to the beginning now. And hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Super Fast Tortoise Show. In the show, morning coffee, all those words smashed together for you today, only today. You are awesome. That's
Good
right.
morning.
What's up? We got a TC dude in chat.
Give me a sleeve.
That's right. And we got D Lawson. Morning.
Hey, Lawson.
Yeah, check it out. You guys rock when you guys are rolling. We're rolling. What? Rolling. What?
Rolling with magic.
Right. Oh, man, it's been a crazy day. Oh, this morning's been up and go for me. How's your morning been, Hillbilly?
Well, do you have to ask? It started off pretty dang on bad, having more OBS issues again. Think I got them fixed again. Yeah. But other than that, it's been pretty good.
Been pretty good. That's good. We want it to be good, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, something about my dang on encoder on my OBS. I'm like, oh, really?
They're really shaking things up.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I don't know if OBS got an update or what is going on, but something is going on with OBS here lately.
OBS is definitely being different, being a nuisance.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man, Lord! Like I got your first two notifications of your first two streams, but I didn't get your notification of your third time streaming. And I'm like, waiting to see you pop up so I can say hello in chat. Then you finally find you. We're going live, and I'm like, oh, he must have started. No, you were ending the show.
Huh. Yeah. I started to say, you know, since you said you got those two notifications, I started to ask you if you were still subscribed or not, because you know how sometimes that YouTube does. It'll unsubscribe you from people sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why, but it does that sometimes. I guess if you don't watch the videos much, it'll unsubscribe you.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf has been here deck clearing with Hillbilly behind the scenes. Talking about gonna break arena, make it crash.
Oh, yeah.
Bonus points.
Bonus point. Oh, my Lord. Too bad you can't like go live off the same thing, do like a pre-show, then go live again off the same setup on here, because like sometimes the conversations we have in the background are fun just to listen to.
Oh yeah. I was not even expecting for that conversation to pop up, but it did.
But it did.
Yep.
It did. And oh my Lord, Lone Wolf was just on fire, talking about combos, knowing cards like Mirror Box.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't forget the famous land destructions.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Lone Wolf seen a card that I really didn't pay any attention to, but it's kind of like Mirror Box that's coming out in Spider-Man.
Ooh.
It's a little different than Mirror Box, but it's kind of like Mirror Box.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a blue card. You play it. You attack with a legendary creature. You get a token copy of that legendary creature, except it ain't legendary.
Oh, you're talking about the Spider-Man card where they're pointing at each other.
Yup.
Yeah, the meme card. Yep.
Oh,
That
Saw
that card
yesterday.
convinced me to get some of Spider-Man, if that says anything.
Uh-huh. Get some of Spider-Man. Thinking of Spider-Man.
it's a powerful card.
Thinking of Spider-Man, we got to get to this fancy little part of the show
Ooh.
where we can do the card of the day.
Card of the day. Combo breaker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Cosmic Spider-Man. I saw this morning. This morning it came out. And I'm like, dude, this is the perfect commander I need for my Spider-Man deck.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, all the text. Cosmic Spider-Man costs Wooburg, white, blue, black, red, green. It's a legendary creature, soldier, human hero. He has flying, first strike, trample, lifelink, and haste. If that doesn't sell you on the card. At the beginning of combat on your turn, other spiders you control gain flying, first strike, trample, lifelink, and haste until in turn.
Ay, 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 ay.
Well, yeah, it's making Spider-Man a bit aggro in a 5-color build. Woo, woo, woo! Tortoise is excited for this card. This is the deck I want to build. 5-color. But the only issue is the lands. Holy cow.
Yeah. Now, this card it's almost unplayable in Arena. Yeah. I know we're going to get a copy of the so-called kind of copy of this card in Arena.
Yep.
But 5 colors is hard to play in Arena. Now, Commander, oh Lord, it's going to be good.
It's going to be good. It's good. Oh, yeah. And with that, we're going to get to the picture of the day. Boom. Picture of the day. Spider-Man saves the tortoise. Watsy loses his identity. MTG has become the formless IP.
Ain't that the dang gone truth?
They're becoming everything they're not. Everything else. They're absorbing everything else. They're turning into everything else. Everything else is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's a menace.
Yeah. Did you hear that that Watsy's changing their name?
No, what?
Yeah, they're changing their name to Venom because they're absorbing everything.
Venom. It took me a second to think about that joke. It's the insatiable blob. There we go. There we go. Picture of the day, everybody. Woo woo. All right. Woo. What kind of day is it when we have a topic like today? How are we traversing the new MTG meta, the new area of life, the new era of Magic the Gathering? We've had a full year, and we're still continuing this year of having lots of secondary IPs in Magic the Gathering. And, oh my Lord, we know product is shot up on the secondary market. Collector boosters specifically have gone up. I personally don't touch collector boosters myself. You know, my care and hopes is that the play boosters stay at a good price. So when I want to interact with a product, that it's at a good price and a good rate. You know, not everybody can be rich and famous like the Lone Wolf here. Who's, you know, he goes to the store, he's like flashes all the cash, throws all his money in the air, and says, "I want that." Points at a card.
If only that was the case.
Right? Remember, there was an old meme back in the day. It was off a comic strip called Cardboard Crack. And it showed this guy shopping for food at a store. Says, "I can't get that. That's too expensive. I can't get that because it's too expensive. Ramen's like 50 cents. I can get some of that." Then it shows him walking to the game store and he's like throwing money all over everywhere. He's like, "I am balling out." Like, you can't afford groceries, but you can afford Magic cards.
Wow. Of course, that is, kind of true in some cases, because you had some people that'll ignore their bills just for their addiction to a game.
A game? A game? Magic is more than a game. I'm kidding.
Yeah. I mean, some people treat it like it's more than just a game, but
Right.
you got to remember, it's just a game.
It's just a game. It's a hobby. It's a collectible. It's everything wrapped into one. It's your bubblegum.
Exactly.
Chew on that. Think about that. With the rate of things coming out, we've had so many sets come out this year. We've had Edge of Eternities. We had Final Fantasy. We had whatever was before Final Fantasy. We had Tarkir Dragonstorm, which is probably what came out before Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Good set. Fun set. I love Tarkir Dragonstorm. And I hope Wizards of the Coast does it again where they give us a yearly review of what's going to come out. So let us know what we want to interact with, because that's the way I want to interact with Magic. I want to know what I want, and I want to know what I want to skip.
Yep. Now, the only set that I didn't really care too much about this year was Aether Drift. But the other sets, very good cards. I mean, don't get me wrong. Aether Drift did have a couple of cards that were good. But most of them, I didn't think was good.
Oh yeah, the Drift had a couple good cards in it for sure. You're right, but there was a lot of sets that were up and down. You know, it was pick or choose. You know, we had a lot of Secret Layers come out. Pick or choose.
Mm-hmm.
So good for the community, for the company to make all this money. You know, people are buying Magic like it's out of style. We're going out of style.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But holy cow. Well, I think it's a game for most. For me, Magic is a lifestyle hobby because it affects my day-to-day, whether it influences what I watch online, plan for weekends, or purchase decisions. Oh, trust me, I do the same thing. I choose what I want to buy. I choose how I want it to do. It affects me the way I want to play. I've played Magic for over 20 years. 20 years. That's older than Hillbilly's Magic play timeline.
Yep.
Yes. So I understand Magic, but you know what? Recently, I've been discovering there's a lot of things in life I want that's not Magic related. Like this new shirt. I just got this for my birthday in the mail yesterday. It finally arrived.
Cool.
So with the hat, you know, there's things I want outside of Magic. You know, there's things I want in Magic. There's cards I do want, but whatever makes me happy is more than just Magic nowadays. Magic is too much when it comes to how much they're throwing at you. Too much. I'm saying too much. I mean, the rent's too damn high.
Yep.
And they're throwing product at you left and right. But thank God we have the secondary market that when we get a card we want, yes, we can get it on the secondary market from a place like Card Kingdom, TCG Player, your local game store. You know, you can usually pick up the cards you want there and not have to buy a whole flipping box for $200.
Now, I seen quite a bit of cards I wanted from Card Kingdom, and it came up to about $50, which ain't bad at all.
Yeah. What is it? Is it worth it to buy the $50 card you want, or to buy a $200 box and not get the $50 card you want? Possibly. I
think I'd rather buy the single.
Right. Lawson says he's been playing for 25 plus years. Whoop whoop.
Cool.
Lawson, you showing your age? But yeah. It's pretty cool for what we have. We've seen so much evolution in the game of Magic. We've seen them go from a smaller company to a larger company. We've seen them grow from a small thing to a big industry. We've seen the game grow. We've seen rules change. He's like, call me Gramps. That's funny. You know, we see so many rules changes, set changes, border changes. Like the frame of Magic the Gathering, we've seen change 3 times in our lifetime, from the old border to the modern border to the newest modern border we have. Now we've seen borderless, alternate arts, alternate borders, alternate ways to have cards printed on a Magic card. We've seen textless cards. Textless. You know, get your cryptic commands while you can, because those textless cards are worth reading. Hint, hint. Wink, wink.
That's one card I do not agree with, is the textless cards. Just because, what if a new player gets that card, wants to play it? They ain't going to know what it does.
Well, that's a joke. Cryptic command is one of the most wordy cards a Magic player could have textless. Mm-hmm. It has choose 2, 4 modes, and you have to know all the modes on a textless card. It's the first time they did it with a big card like that. But then they did an Omnath card that was very texty, and they're doing that with the Soulstone coming out.
Wow.
You know, they're making the textless version.
And I just don't agree with the textless cards. I mean, us, we know how to look it up, where to look it up at and everything to get the words, but not everybody knows that, especially a new player.
Yeah, when they first started doing textless cards, they did them on simple cards, like cards that like destroyed a creature or had like small text.
Mm-hmm. Now that I agree with, but these newer cards and these cards with so much text, I just don't agree with that.
Oh yeah, when they did the smaller text cards, it was cool, it was neat, you know. But when they decided to take a dictionary of a card and put all the words on a textless card and make it textless, then played a large memory game, what 4 options are there? Do I remember them? I don't know. I'm just getting the card. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
exactly.
These Texas cards were cards you got mailed to you for playing Magic the Gathering back in the day.
I think they should go back to that, to be honest.
The player base might be way too large for that now.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But heck, do it in a monthly contest or bi-monthly contest or something like that.
Right. That'd be cool if they did a contest like that.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like them to bring back player design cards.
Mm-hmm. That'd be nice.
Like I wish, like, you know, like people who win world championships get to design a card. I wish they'd do something where they did a contest where everybody gets to design a card, one card, singular card, and vote for the card to get printed. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah. But the way we interact with Magic nowadays it's definitely changed a lot from when we started, right? It's changed a whole lot. Back in the day, we used to be able to buy from every set because the set would come out every 3 months. Gave us time to play the game, enjoy the game, and buy into the new set, buy the singles. Mm-hmm. Now we got a set coming out every 2 months. Plus the subsidiary things on the side, like secret layers and whatnot. That standard, holy cow, is rough.
Mm-hmm.
They made rotation confusing because rotation's every 3 years, plus the weird gap of a 5-year set for foundations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I can kind of understand the foundations because there's great cards and foundations, and they just want some cards that'll last a while, not longer than 3 years.
Well, you know what they should do. What they should do for foundations is they should make it the beginning and the end of a rotation. And foundation comes out, that's the beginning of standard. And then when the new foundations comes in, the new foundation set comes in, that should be the end of one rotation and the beginning of a new rotation of standard.
Interesting.
Like they used to do with core sets. Yeah. Yep. That's how you knew what was the standard. You look at the last core set that came out, and that was usually when the last set fell off to the core set, saying this is the beginning of standard.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't do that no more. Sorry, Grandpa. Your game is too fast.
That it is.
And I think that's why a lot of people like Commander nowadays. A lot of people love to play Commanders because All your cards are not rotating.
Yep.
And standard cannot be an eternal format. No way.
And they just I still agree with them bringing out too much. I understand that they're trying to pump all that, pump a bunch of money into it and everything. They are succeeding on that.
Oh, yeah.
With these IPs. But dang, Blaggett, you're drowning the other cards before they can even get played.
Carmen, the Kim Perrins recently retweeted a post talking about something like Commander is the worst way to teach new players Magic. Anything standard, Pioneer, Foundations for the win. And I can see people saying something like that because, to be honest, for a new player, Commander is a steep learning curve. Like, it is a steep learning curve. Commander is steep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not only do you learn the game, which is easy. Learning the game is easy, but figuring out and following the triggers and interactions the game has in Commander can be overwhelming, overstimulating for new players. But a lot of new players are going to Commander because it's an eternal format. They don't have to spend all the money on keeping current with Standard when they can just build up 1 or 2 decks and make them stronger as sets come out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. I am paraphrasing poorly. I should have the screenshot somewhere. Carmen Capron is one of the main heads of WotC. Nice.
Go.
Right. Ryan, I played for a couple years when I was younger and brought it into the Commander fold in 2017. It's definitely consumed quite a bit. Much more after I taught my lady how to play and she got into it. Nice. Teaching people how to play. That's what's the star comment right there.
Yep.
Check it out. But yeah. Oh no, trust me. When I tried to get my family into Magic, Commander was my game, my world. I was the best player in the house. And teaching the people interactions who don't know interactions, are not familiar with interactions such as Commander. It's crazy. They rather play limited than they did Commander. And I burnt them out on everything because decks kept upgrading, cube kept upgrading. Like, even for new players, the rate of speed, the way products are coming out, it's just too much. And look, WotC might want to take all my money because they wanted me to buy all their product, but you definitely got to pick and choose your products, everybody.
Yep.
Definitely got to pick and choose the products that you want to buy. Yeah, because how we are traversing into the new MTG meta is based on our interactions with the sets coming out, the product that's coming out, the play that's coming out. You do not have to upgrade every deck, but Wizards of the Coast keeps pushing the power creep, so you want to upgrade the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan says the best way to teach someone Commander with monocolored popper commanders, keep things simple, but shows enough mechanics to learn the game. That is very true.
Yep.
Very true. I believe in you. But yeah. See, yep, don't have to spend all the money on 4X copies, just be bullied into a bracket because they can't play the cards they want unless others agree. That's right. That's another thing that people get into right there. It's the bracket system. Bracketeering system is pretty tough.
Yep.
Because like there's for each bracket, there's 2 versions of the bracket. You got a casual version of the bracket 3, and you got a competitive version of bracket 3 before it's bracket 4. Right? You got a casual version of bracket 4, which is more of a competitive bracket 3, and you got a competitive bracket 4 that's just insane. It's kind of like a gradient scale more than it is a finite scale telling you what power level decks are going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Not stirring the pot, but that's how it feels. Not stirring the pot. Got to make a shrimp gumbo somehow, TCG dude.
All right.
But yeah. So how we are interacting with the set has definitely changed a lot with the evolution of Magic over the years, traversing a lot. Like I know I definitely been getting more into my local game store. But wanted to buy singles there. They buy singles separately and differently. But yeah. Because my local game store doesn't guarantee the singles they have, but they have a big box that you get to go through, peruse through, and see the plethora of content box of cards. It's awesome. So you get to go digging, scouting, sourcing for cards you want. Sometimes you find cards you don't know you wanted. Sometimes you find cards that are just cool. Sometimes you find variations of cards you didn't know were cheap. And you're like, dag, blag it, I gotta buy this card.
Yep.
I like supporting my local game store however I can to keep the movement going on the Magic the Gathering side. What about you, Hillbilly?
I'm the same way. I mean, my LGS, they have a little case that they put all their singles in that you have to go through. Plus, they got a box behind the counter.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for a single, you tell them that what single you're looking for, and they'll type it into the little computer. And then once they put in their computer, they'll know where exactly to find that card.
Right. You know, sometimes it's cool how they do that. Some like I know First Turn Games in my area does that, but the game store I have don't even know half the cards they have in their box. They just have it priced in the box.
Wow.
Good searching. The cards are worth more than $20 are in the case.
Mm-hmm.
And the cards worth $20, $19 and less are in a box, which is a lot of cards. Yeah. You got to have fun with it because the way you traverse Magic the Gathering nowadays is definitely going to change based off your income and your lifeline, right? Your life things like when you pay rent, buy your groceries, pay your car payment, pay your insurances. You know, holy cow, you got to be set up to play Magic the Gathering nowadays, you know, for how pricey it can be, you know, but you got to keep yourself safe. You got to keep yourself comfortable in your home, like this home. Look at this comfortability. I'd rather not buy Magic cards to be able to keep this. Why I don't have to move this to a new location for a cheaper place if possible. I like to have the comfort of my home. I like to have the comfort of my food. I like to have the comfort of knowing things are fine, and I don't want to risk it. So risking it for the biscuit is not going to happen when it comes to Magic product.
Well, it's a lot better than a dang on cardboard box, I tell you what.
No doubt. Been there, done that. I'm still on the side that drafting is the best way to interact with Magic on a budget. Drafting is one of the funnest ways to play with Magic, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, drafting is a fun way to play with Magic. It's like, I think it's like $20 now to draft. You get 3 packs. 3 packs. You open one at a time. You pick out your favorite card. Well, in Spider-Man, 2 favorite cards. And you do that till all the packs are empty, and you build a deck out of all the cards you pulled. It's so good. And Lone Wolf.
Yep.
What's the way you like to interact with Magic?
Oh man, as far as like format wise, I'd probably say Commander and Standard.
Mm-hmm.
The easiest way for me probably was Standard starting out. You know, that's how I feel it was the easiest. And then once you spend probably a good amount of time with Standard, getting into Commander, I don't think was as bad as what some think it could be.
All right. No, and how do you like to buy your Magic cards the most time? Do you like going to the game store? Do you go online all the time?
It's a mixture of both. I like to support my LGS because they are they're a non-profit LGS.
Huh?
So they have like probably about 5 or 6 cases where they have different cards or different products. And then behind their deal, they have several boxes of Magic cards. They have it categorized 3 and above, 3 and below, and sorted by color. which
Right.
I wouldn't want to do that job.
Wow.
So I like to go down. I like to go down there when they have the stuff because they actually do, for being, a nonprofit. From what I was told, they put a lot of work and care into their store and their product. But
Mhm.
there's sometimes I just can't ever find the card down there, so I got to go online.
Right. For sure. Like that's how it is with me. I have to go online if I'm looking for a specific card. I have to go to when I go to my LGS, I just gotta be willing to pick out cards that are cool from a box.
Yep.
So I get you. TCG said, seriously, I've created more memories than more people and seen set designs that have happened because regular scheduled draft events at my local game store. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's great to create memories with people and have fun. It's great to create those friendships and those rubbing elbows. Get to know people. Sometimes you get to stretch your wings and discover new things about your hobby and your friends, and sometimes you get invited to go out to eat after a game to cool down and relax. Sometimes you get to hang out at McDonald's till they close, playing some Magic while time's building up and going to that closing hour. Yeah, Magic was amazing for me back in the day because like doing that kind of stuff, TCG dude. Like when I had my group of friends, we hung out all the time. We'd go places, play Magic, hang out, build relationships, build foundations of our friendship, and build upon that and become more intimate with the friendship zone, I should say. I'm not trying to make it as weird as it sounds. It's great to build those communities like that. I wish YouTube was kind of like that, where you could build the communities like that and get deep with your friends and playing Magic and building friendships and lifelong friendships.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're one of those people who just lure people in so you can eat them. Different story for a different time. What do you think, Hillbilly?
Yeah. I mean, I just like going. I mean, I like buying boxes and crack them and everything. Everybody knows that because I've cracked so many boxes, but it's just a whole lot better just to buy a single. And usually I go to my LGS to look for singles.
Yeah, go to the LGS to look for singles.
I have not ordered any singles online yet.
Right. You're waiting for that day. You're waiting for that day. Yeah. You're gonna try to outbid a lone wolf.
Well, there is some cards that I want to get from Card Kingdom, and I'll probably end up getting them from Card Kingdom. But I'll probably get those, but no telling how long it's going to be before I get them. I'd like to get the cards, I have them right then and there, but I can't always do that.
Mm-hmm. We're really quick. I want to take a moment to thank my members of the channel and subscribers of the channel for doing what you do. Give you a little moment to shout out the love I have for you guys through a clip. I want to thank you, channel members of the channel, for supporting this creep the way you do. You are awesome. And you subscribers, everybody that subscribes, you're doing amazing too. Thank you very much for all that you do. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for members and subscribers for getting us where we are today. You rock, you roll. Don't forget, we got a giveaway coming up at the end of the month, so keep an eye out for that.
Oh,
yeah. I'm thinking of giveaways. Lone Wolf is giving away his fur coat to the first person who types in supercalifragilisticexpialidocious in chat. I'm kidding. But interacting with Magic has definitely become a long journey, right? Interaction with Magic the Gathering has been a long journey. It's all been transformative and unique in experiences. It's been unique and interesting to see the way the social aspects of social media change around it, the way people act, people get frenzied about it. I mean, people are hyped over Final Fantasy and they didn't care that was an IP, but then Spider-Man comes out and people are like, the world is ending. The Magic the Gathering community is dying. And people are like, that's bullshit. They're like, that's bullshit, honestly, because if Final Fantasy didn't kill Magic the Gathering, what makes you think Spider-Man's going to kill the game?
Really, I don't think Spider-Man is as big as Final Fantasy. I could be wrong.
Hey, we don't know. We'll see how it goes, how it flows. I'm just hoping to see some great product and singles on the shelves. I want to build a Spider-Man deck.
I do too, but I wish they was able to do the commander decks, the pre-con, because I would like to have a pre-con of the Spider-Mans.
Right.
I mean, they could have done one villain deck and maybe 3 hero decks.
Oh, yeah. You know, today I saw a card that I wanted. It was uncommon. It was uncommon. You know, I'm trying to just remember it by scrolling down.
Do share.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if it's here. It was, yeah, here it is. Oh. All right, let me. Like, this card would be good in my Rafika the mini deck, and I'm always looking for cards for Rafika the mini deck. Look at this. Boop. This card looks lame, but it's not lame. Let me blow up the card. It's called Skyward Spider. Right? Skyward Spider costs 2 white or blue. So it can cost a white and a blue. It can cost a blue and a blue. It can cost a white and a white. It can cost however you want it in those colors. It's a 2-mana 2/2. It has Ward 2, which Ward is pretty good. And when this creature has flying as long as it's modified. So if I put an enchantment on this thing, like Rafik likes to do, this thing gains flying and whatever bonus it has.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. And you play it for 2 whites or 2 blues or a blue and a whites.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad. Simple little card. Simple little card. It's got me going. Got my salivary glands thinking my deck can be upgraded. This is a good card to upgrade a stupid little deck like Rafik. So yeah.
There's some great cards in Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. There are some great cards in Spider-Man, but that's just one I wanted to share with you guys because that's how good the set is. Like, little cards like that will get people going when they see a card that fits a theme, a deck, or a standard deck that people want to play with. It's gonna be nuts. You know, that was pretty solid little card there. You don't understand how powerful that card is in a deck that can knock a player out by turn 4.
Yeah.
Probably Lone Wolf. You know, I'm only saying Lone Wolf because he's the one who likes to destroy my lands.
You know, that's my favorite thing to do.
You know, I'm surprised with your land destruction love. You don't call yourself the Mole since you're always buried in the dirt.
Yeah.
It might be the name of the deck. The deck now.
Next thing you know, people's going to be walking down the street. Right. Who's Lone Wolf? I never heard of Lone Wolf. I don't know that person anymore. I used to listen to the name Lone Wolf, but I don't know him anymore.
Lone Wolf going nuts for donuts. Donuts. I'm telling you, he loves the donuts.
Who doesn't?
I don't know. I like donuts, but he goes nuts for donuts because he loves the land destruction. I don't know. There goes Hillbilly with his burgers and donuts. That's right. But still, no matter what, if there's a set you don't want to interact with, doesn't mean there's not going to be a card you want. You're going to want a card for sure. Telling you, there's going to be a card you want.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to want to get that card as a single. You know, you might not want to interact with the set. You'll definitely want to interact with the single. It'll be a great time. Great time.
Yep.
But it doesn't mean you have to buy the product. You can just buy the singles. I'm just hoping the prices are good. And Spider-Man got me going nuts because, damn, so many fun cards in Spider-Man.
Yeah, it is.
And good art, too.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I ended up getting a Spider-Man shirt I'm not wearing today, but it has some Todd McFarlane art, and it's the same artwork on a card they're doing for the special art. So I'm like,
nice.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Well, they did say that they was using comic book art.
Yes. On those special art cards that they're doing, like those reprinted cards. Yeah. So good. So good.
Now, I would like to collect all the cards. Spider-Man, don't get me wrong. But as far as still I'll always be disappointed. I mean, I know there's others out there that feels the same way like I do because, we can't play them digital form. However, we are getting digital cards that does the same thing as the Spider-Man cards.
Right.
But still, Spider-Man is Spider-Man. Who don't want to play Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm. I get it. You want to play Spider-Man. So you have to play Spider-Man in real life.
Right.
You have to play it with cardboard.
And see with me, I wasn't really too sure about the Spider-Man set. I wasn't going to want anything to really do with it because personally, I'm just not a Spider-Man guy. But when they shown one picture of a card that makes tokens, I got to have it. I got to get that single.
That's right. And look, Spider-Man's secretly a tribal set or kindred set or whatever they call it nowadays, typo maybe. But it's heroes versus villains, right? And it's spiders versus villains because you got spider tribal, where you got all these things that care about your spiders, and you got villains who care about villains. It's secretly a tribal set.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
It's like another boom barrel, kind of.
It's gonna lead in. It's gonna lead in the flavor of Lorwyn, which is a tribal set, tribal set, kindred set, whatever you want to call it. I like tribal. No one's gonna get pissed off because I use the word tribal. I'm telling you what.
Hey, I still call it tribal.
That's right. But yeah, and look, Spider-Man's gonna be such an amazing set, and there's gonna be other sets coming out. There's gonna be other secret layers. The Spider-Man secret layer is killer. I wish I had the money for it. Hey, Lono, if you got like $300 I can borrow. No, I'm kidding. Lono's like, I wish I had $300 to my name right now.
Who
Exactly.
don't?
I haven't even got to the big bill today, so.
But seriously, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, so this set really rings out to me.
I'll tell you what, Tortoise. I'll make a deal with you. You want the $300? Get that. I'll give you that $300, but I just got to borrow it from you first.
Oh, you got to borrow it from me first, right? I got to have the money to give to you to send back to me.
Exactly.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Oh, but yeah. But yeah, the way we're interacting with sets. Well, is there any definite changes in your game habits, the Hillbilly, that you've done to change the way you interacted with Magic the Gathering?
Reading.
reading. Like I can read.
Yeah, reading and studying and trying the cards out. And, just asking questions about cards when they're played. Sometimes, because, we've been playing some people in Commander.
Right.
And they playing with these new cards and don't really know how they work.
Right.
And and if they're on the arena, I try to play those cards and just to see how they work in arena because that'll explain the card to me also.
Right.
But some cards kind of hard to explain or kind of hard to understand because
Sometimes they are. And sometimes it's not the card that's hard to read. It's the interaction between multiple cards. You have to understand. Like when you have cards with lots of text, when you put them together, they make big text that works. You're like,
yep.
oh.
How'd you do that?
How did you do that?
What's that
looks
card?
like a magic trick.
Did you pay this? Did you do this? Did you do that?
I don't know. Did you? Yeah. I wonder if we know anybody in this room right here that's like, do you pay the 2? Do you pay the 1? Do you pay the 1? I hate to be that guy, but do you pay the 1?
I think we know, and he's hosting this.
It's funny. Pay the 1. I pay the 1 so you don't get that extra treasure or card draw. I'll pay it so you don't get it. That's the tough thing about a table. You know it's smart to pay the 1, but everybody else doesn't want to pay the 1. I'm like, you're just giving them too much advantage. My neglect of it's basically doing nothing.
Yep.
But I need to play copy enchantment more so I can copy that enchantment that you pay the 2.
Mm-hmm.
You pay the 1. Do you pay whatever?
Do you pay the 36?
I get that card too, copy enchantment. I think I need to play it also.
Right? It's blue.
Yeah, I get some blue.
It's blue. Dabba dee, dabba die, dabba dee, dabba die, dabba dee, dabba die. I got a blue counter spell.
I got the blues. 4
That's
cards.
The blues. You need to list all your enchantments on your thing. I want to see your enchantments. You want to do a trade? I need to see enchantments.
I'm working on them soon.
Working on them. Working on them. You hear that, Lone Wolf?
Yeah, I know. I'm ready to get some trades done, guys.
Well, I can't help it. I'm slower than the grandpa.
I don't got many good cards to trade, and I can't list all the things you guys got a listing. Holy cow!
I'm just slower than the 7-year itch.
Like I can honestly tell you, the only things I have to go through my collection still, but the only main things I got for trade are the landfall cards that Hillbilly wants for my Edge of Eternity's box, and I got an Elspeth Stormslayer for trade. And that, and I know you are all interested in those things. Everybody's like, yeah, it's crazy.
Oh yeah.
There's an asterisk over the Elspeth Stormslayer because if I find a spot for her, I'm putting that in today. But I got the landfall things from Edge of Eternities in its own box. Now, I don't have a lot of cards to list that I know of.
Well, I'll do my enchantment. I got a little bit of artifacts to do, then I'll start it on my enchantments. I can't do it today, so it'll probably be starting on my enchantments Wednesday.
Tell you what, if your Merfolk deck was all together, I'd trade for that. That deck was pretty powerful, and you tore it apart.
Yup.
You tore it apart, and I don't even remember what the deck list was. And I know you're using some cards in it from it in your Zimone deck.
I don't know.
Zimone.
I don't know if I put any cards from that deck in there or not. Might have. I don't know.
You don't know. What about Lone Wolf?
What about Lone Wolf?
Did you tear apart any decks recently? Any specifically landfall-based land destruction decks?
Nope, I'm trying to build one up, though.
Trying to build one up. Well, that's crazy. That's crazy. I hear it. I think I'm turning twitching. I'm on Twitch, everybody. Twitch. Oh, you guys are nuts.
Of course we are. We had to hang around you.
That's right. But yeah, so another way we interact with Magic is trading between each other and friends, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's another way to get cards, even though a lot of people don't like to trade with each other. Apparently. Some people do trades. The hard thing about doing trades is when you have a binder like mine, which is full of mediocre cards, and you have someone that has a trade binder and they purposely fill it with like all the money busted cards that are full art and everything, you just don't feel like you can get anywhere with a good trade.
Right.
See, Lone Wolf does that. Lone Wolf does
You
that.
never know until you talk to the person, though.
Yeah.
Because somebody else's version of not very good cards could be completely different from another person's.
Look, I'll be honest. Through that Dragon's Shield app, I can go through your cards all day, Lone Wolf. you got some really powerful cards in there. And the cards I'm surprised you not even use them.
I still got that land for your Rafika the Many deck too, the Exalted.
I know that's a cheap card. That card I know I can trade for. That's like $1 something. But yeah, I just don't know what to list. I got too many cards. I got too many. I cannot go through my commons and uncommons and just list them. One, they're not organized other than by rarity. Like all my commons and uncommons are together. My rares are mixed with some commons and uncommons, or more mixed with uncommons. I mean, and I got a lot of rares, but they're a lot of bulk, just jank.
Well, all you gotta do is get your little scanning app, scan them all. It won't take you about 10 years.
I mean, I could organize them by the box labels, like Rare Fodder 1, Rare Fodder 2, so I know which box they're in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's fun to go through Magic cards, but it gets there. Like
it does get time consuming.
It's so aggravating to organize cards. I kept all my Edge of Eternity cards in this box.
Oh, I got a bunch of boxes like that myself.
But I did put the cool lands, because when you buy the booster bundle, you get the foil version of the Space Lands and a regular version of the Space Lands. I put those in my Dragon deck.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, so all the basics in that deck are pretty cool.
You're making your dragon spacey.
Right, made him basic. No, I put them in there. You know, I did not put them in there for Lone Wolf to destroy my lands, though.
You're just asking me to pull off that combo on you, Taurus.
I'm not. I'm reassuring you. I did not put cool lands in my deck to be destroyed. They're there to look at, be admired, and then be like, "Ooh, look, that's pretty."
Well, you can admire them for a turn, maybe. The Lone Wolf's plays.
I haven't gotten to that point quite yet.
That's funny. That's funny. Anyways, my friends, it is that time of day where we got to get to that section already. Where we
hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. So it's lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building the following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Whoa, everybody! It is already that time of day. It's been an hour. Holy cow! Where did the time go?
Really?
Yeah. I bet Lone Wolf hit fast forward on purpose.
He probably did, knowing him.
Right? Not kidding. That was a quick hour. Holy cow!
Yeah, time just flies when we're on here.
Awesome, though. It is awesome. I hope you guys out there in chatland are enjoying it and enjoy the conversations that we have here. But with that, we're going to get to the shill section, thrill section. We're going to have Lone Wolf start us off by telling how awesome he is.
All right. Thanks for letting me hang out with you guys on here. And just a friendly reminder to everybody, don't do land destruction unless you want to lose friends.
Oh, that's funny.
But I want to say, let's get Tortoise and Hillbilly up to 1,500. I think we got them in a good spot. Let's keep on doing it.
Let's keep on going. Whoa, whoa. Choo, choo. Keep the subscribe chain going on, everybody. With that, we're going to roll over to MTG Hillbilly.
Hey, everybody. This afternoon, we're going to do viewer battles because today is Tuesday. On Tuesdays, we do community afternoons where you can play against me on Arena, but you also want to play against me on another game at 7 o'clock tonight, bracket 3, Commander. So we're playing Commander tonight. If you at 7 o'clock, bracket 3 over here on my channel, and that's at 7 o'clock tonight. So if you want to play, all you gotta do is hit me or Super Fast Tortoise up in Discord, and let us know if you want to play. And if you get to us before anybody else, you'll have a seat at the spell table.
Yeah.
So the sooner you get a hold of us, the safer your seat is.
There's a Discord link in chat if you want to join the Discord for those games. Whoa. Now, let me hit that stuff screen. And roll over to Super Fast Tortoise. Whoa. Tonight it's Commander game night on Hillbilly stream, so I don't really have any planned streaming yet. I got some chores to do. But we're going to play some Commander tonight at Hillbilly's channel, so make sure to be part of Hillbilly's channel. Try to be part of the Discord. Try to do all the fun stuff. Try to have fun with us. Interact with the game by playing the game. Don't just be a collector. Enjoy what you do by playing the game. With that, I want to thank everybody for being here today. Everybody in chat, all 7 of you who popped up in chat. I don't know why you popped up like that, but there we go. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us, being cool. And I want to say you're awesome. I want to remind you that you're loved. Someone's thinking about you, and if you can, say and or do something positive for someone else today, because you might be the change they need today. With that, my friends, we're gonna hit that sweet, sweet outro.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and friends have been the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times.